So in the last video with Katie ROOD, the Juventus first team player, the majority of feedback was awesome. She gained hundreds, if not thousands of fans. She got tons of supportive messages and just a ton of just positive feedback from all these new people that wanted to follow her journey. And that's exactly what I always hope for when I feature anybody in my video. I always want a positive response. However, there were a few of you that really disappointed me. You were not just cruel and cold-hearted, but you were also very misogynistic. And many of you were completely ignorant to the fact that a girl could teach you how to play soccer, how to improve your game. There were many comments that have now been completely deleted, that she was only successful because she was playing women's soccer, because she wasn't in the men's game. There are many people that I actually blocked from the YouTube channel because they just said nothing but hateful and disgusting comments towards Katie just because she was a girl. People were mad that it was clickbait because I titled it "Hanging with a First Team Juventus Player," and in the entire video I hung with a First Team Juventus player. Yes, probably many of you were assuming that it was a man, but to get mad and state that I need to put the word female or woman in the title just shows that you want that word there to discredit what she's achieved, because you are putting women's soccer at a lower level than men's soccer and her achievements at a lower level than the man's achievements. And here you guys are sitting on your computers, probably in your parents' house, having not accomplished anything with your life, commenting about how it's bullshit because she's a girl, about how it's easier because she's a girl. I literally had a pit in my stomach reading some of these comments about how disgusting they were. It's those exact people that will never accomplish anything in their life because they protect their insecurities by bringing others down. Reading through that, I felt so bad that I sent an apology text to Katie saying, look, I did not think that response was right. I don't agree with any of those comments, and I hope that you're not taking any of those to heart. I had to apologize for your guys' behavior. And her response amazed me. She was just completely focused on the positives out of that situation. She was so happy about the positive response, the positive feedback, the positive messages, all the positive stuff, and just completely ignored the negative. She understood that people get jealous and that they will spew hate because they don't understand something, or they want that success, and the only reason they can think of other people achieving success is because it's rigged or easier, and it's harder for them. She's not letting these negative comments affect her life, and she shouldn't. That's a mentality of a pro. That's a mentality of a winner. And guess what? Katie will continue to make a living playing professional soccer despite any comments that discredit her achievements. Katie will continue to travel the world and meet new people, have new experiences because of her skills on the pitch. She'll always be able to say that she signed a pro contract with the first team of Juventus. She'll always have that experience of playing against Alex Morgan for the New Zealand national team in front of tens of thousands of people. She'll look back on her life filled with achievement after achievement after achievement after success, and she'll be happy. And what will you have? I hope it's not just hate and negative comments. I hope that you spread positivity, and I hope that you achieve something with your lives. And if this rant is making you angry or uncomfortable right now, I really urge you to reflect on your own life and ask yourself why you're feeling these emotions. And if you were one of those people that commented something hateful, disrespectful, called it clickbait, or called it bullshit that she was not a first team player of Juventus, and you still feel that way, I want you to unsubscribe, and I don't want you to watch any of my videos. I can fly. Thank you to the majority of you who showed complete respect, gave positive comments, followed Katie's journey, and just were nice, kind people. That's how it should be. That should be the standard. All right, we're going to shift in the video. It's going to be a happy video now, and we're going to let this go. Thursday of last week, it was just a very relaxed day. Sheldon had a game on Friday, I had a game on Saturday, so we just took the time to explore the city of Wellington, show them around, and just kind of be tourists in New Zealand.
Because I feel like...
What grounds do you have for that
okay,
information?
but like...
He just has that instinct.
Yeah.
I think it's like somewhere...
No.
The next day, Sheldon and Lucy caught their flights back to Australia because Sheldon had a game in the afternoon. And then later in that day, Mimi actually flew in from America, where she'll be staying here for the next 2 months.
At the airport right now, dropping off Sheldon and Lucy.
We're going. I'm sorry. It's been great. It's been fun. we gotta go.
And you have a game right now.
Yeah, I got a game to go win. Goals aren't gonna score themselves.
If you don't score a hat trick, then I'm just gonna take this out of the vlog and you won't get a plug.
Damn, that's big. Yeah, it's been good, so I appreciate it, bro.
I was like, oh no.
No, absolutely loved it. Wellington's epic. Yeah. Matt's doing well. It was good to train with him and yeah, good to learn some stuff too.
Yeah, and Lucy, great to meet you.
Yeah,
Great to meet you. As always, Sheldon stuff will be in the description. It's just great to, see you again. Yeah. Second time.
You're a little high, babe.
You want me to cut off my face? How's that? Is that good?
Yeah. I didn't even look at you. You're not even in it.
We are in Wellington.
Yes, we are. Oh my god. Look at that. That's so cool.
Oh, perfect timing too.
Oh my god. This looks so fake.
Doesn't it?
It's like if San Francisco is in the South Pacific.
Yeah, that's the perfect way to say it, yeah.
I'm ecstatic that she's here. She'll be living with me. I think we'll be getting our own place coming up here soon. So it's just very positive vibes coming in. I'm very happy with how everything's going on. And I'm excited to live with Mimi, just the two of us for the first time, pretty much ever. On Saturday, I had a game against Wellington United. And to welcome Mimi, we had some of the worst weather conditions that I've ever experienced in Wellington.
Good luck. Good luck at your game.
Gracias. Adios.
Oh my god.
Is she pretty white plant? Oh, okay.
Oh, just Kinsey, you said? No,
I told Julie,
We ended up losing 2-1, and to be honest, I didn't get much highlights or a game analysis just because the weather was so bad and made the playing style pretty much unwatchable. And then on Monday, the Hornsbys left for Fiji for a 2-week trip. So now it's just me and Mimi. It's Mimi and I in Wellington. We're going to enjoy our time together, have a little mini vacation here. Training will still go on. We have games coming up, but just spend time together and enjoy each other's company pretty much. So recently I just passed 190,000 subscribers, which is pretty unreal. And we're closing in on 200,000. I thought that something I usually do is do a question and answer when I get to these milestones. So I have Mimi with me. She just got to New Zealand, as you guys saw in the vlog.
Welcome.
So on my Become Elite Instagram, I just posted to ask questions in the comment section for me and Mimi to answer to celebrate this 190,000 subscriber milestone. You guys asked a ton of questions, and I think a really good way we're gonna break this up is pretty much just have a few questions, more soccer related on this channel. And then Mimi, if you guys don't know, has her own YouTube channel. And it's more of kind of like raw, like, yeah, we'll put it on the screen. Do you wanna explain what kind of your channel is?
My channel is more focused on my passion, which is interior design, but I'm trying to also get into vlogging and more just kind of lifestyle, like my everyday situation. So.
And you show more like kind of like behind the scenes, like raw, unedited stuff.
Yeah, if you want to see him behind the scenes, then go to my channel.
But we will put the more personal, like relationship stuff, more personal questions about us on Mimi's channel. So if you guys want to watch more questions, want to see more of this duo, then head over to Mimi's channel in the description and watch her latest video of the Q&A.
The full video.
The full video. Watch it
the
all.
Whole thing.
Give it a like, subscribe, watch the ads. You don't have ads yet. No, don't watch the ads. So OG Minko asks, if you're approaching your senior year of high school, final year of high school soccer, but no colleges are showing a lot of interest and you don't feel the coach believes in you 1,000%, should you give up or keep going for your dream? And so, I mean, it might be a very obvious thing to be like, oh no, always work hard, always push for this goal, never quit. But at the same time, you do have to be realistic about what you want to do with your life, you know? If you're really not seeing any success, you know, you don't want to throw away your life chasing something that might not be, and that might not happen. Having said that, my junior and senior year were not the most like successful in terms of the recognition I was receiving. In fact, in my junior year, I was told by my club coach and my high school coach to not to like don't go for college. Like I'm not athletic enough. I wasn't good enough to play in D1 college soccer, and that maybe I could go D3. So it's like a mix of listening to your coaches and being realistic about what you should try to go for and what you should try to achieve. But also, I mean, if you really deep down believe that you can do it, you should go for it.
Yeah, I think that it's important to find the people that you do trust their opinion, because there's some people who just don't want the best for you, but then there's some people who actually would believe in you and would be realistic and tell you the truth.
And there's also some people that are just like, no, you can do it no matter what.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said realistic. I never said I was realistic.
DJ Pivaro, I'm butchering all these, asked, why aren't you in the MLS? And like the MLS is an incredibly difficult league to get into. I mean, there's so much competition, and even though it might be hard to judge how hard it is to make it to the next level, you have to really, it's almost one of those things you don't realize just how many great quality soccer players there are out there until you're actually trying to fight for a job and you're seeing these other players and be like, wow, there's a lot of good right backs. And I haven't had like tremendous seasons in the USL to really promote, to get promoted up to the MLS. I haven't been getting offers. And, you know, there's no excuse other than just like, I really haven't proven it on the field and proven it to scouts year after year after year. Now, do I believe I can play in the MLS? I really do believe that if I get out there on the field, I really do believe if I get out there on the field, I can perform and hold my own and play. Seth Lee asked, how do I get someone like Mimi? This is one more for you.
No, I want you to answer. You just have to look cute. You have to be good at sports.
To be honest, I really think it's just like you have to be going for your goals.
He got really lucky.
I got really lucky, yeah. That's it. Muhammad asks, any mistakes on your career that you wish you could fix, or advice for your younger self? Take it away.
Oh, that's a good one. Any mistakes that I've made in my career?
Yeah.
What it says? I would say my biggest mistake was trying to do like the exact same path that everybody else did. Like I thought that there was only, you know, 1 or 2 ways to do it, and I thought that if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't be successful. So I think that if I could tell my younger self something and go back, I would just say to do what feels right and to follow my gut and not just follow like what Google says or what other people did.
Get the business degree and go straight for that route. Yeah, and then like for me, I really do think I made a lot of the right decisions, like how I, even as a really young age, but I do think I just worried so much about how many hours I should be training. I worried so much just about like these things that it's like, you know what, just go out, just play, just play, just train, just work hard. You know, if you're working hard, you know if it's a good session. Focus less on the amount of hours, focus less on like the perfect workouts or the perfect diet, and just in general, consistently have a really good training, workout, and diet plan, like a regimen. But yeah, that would be my advice. And I also have the full video of like 13 things I wish I knew at age 13, which I go a lot more in depth in this topic. So up here, you think? Should we put it up there? Yeah, we'll put it up there. It'll be up there and in the description. What do you think separated you from the players you played with at high school and college, and why are you at this level now and not them? I'm gonna put 100% of that down to just like to work, just a work ethic. I really like, besides me, just all work ethic, because I mean, there's so much talent out there. There's so many good players, but over the years, the people that really are working hard consistently are the ones that are slowly going to improve over time at a faster rate than the other players who aren't improving. And so if you look back in my high school days, my club days, my college days, my semi-pro days, the players that were really out there working the hardest in the gym, the players who were putting the most hours in, the most focused in at training, those are the guys that signed pro deals. And so that's what I really believe. It's work ethic. Anything to add?
I would agree.
You agree? What is your favorite thing about being a professional footballer? My favorite thing is probably just like the lifestyle, like to be 100% honest. Like I love it's lifestyle. It's like the worst part about being a pro and also the best part. Like it's so much fun to travel over to Germany, to Iceland, up to Canada, over to St. Louis, to down to New Zealand and experience all these new cultures, meet new people, teammates, and just play every day. Like that's your job, is just to play and train and work hard, which is the best thing in the world. But at the same time, what makes it so great also makes it like is my least favorite part, because I'm away from you so much. I'm away from my family. I don't have like consistent friends, because you develop these friendships, and then 9 months later after the season ends, most of the time you're kind of shaking their hands and being like, well, good luck with your life. So it's like it's a, you know, give and take. It's so awesome at the same time. It sucks.
My favorite thing about being a professional soccer player is
the money.
The recognition. The fans.
Yeah.
The money.
Project Football asked, do you ever feel stressed out with all the work you have to put in? And I'm assuming he's asking about not only my soccer career, my training, my workouts, and my full thing.
Like everything.
But yeah, with my videos, the podcast coming up, my Instagram, all creating that business. And I think there's a big difference between good stress and bad stress. I think bad stress is like when you have maybe health issues, or you're really behind on your mortgage payments, or you're really in debt. I think that's
just late somewhere.
That's bad stress. Yeah. But then there's good stress that you put on yourself to help you like succeed. I put on these deadlines for these videos. I'm adding on top of a podcast on top of this stuff, you know? I want to create 2 or 3 really quality videos a week. I am working on programs, you know, releasing 2 programs a year.
It's kind of more like pressure.
Yeah, I'm putting pressure on myself. And it kind of is stress, but it's more of just like, I want to accomplish these things. And I think that stress or pressure kind of pushes you to succeed. While the other bad stress, I don't really have much bad stress in my life.
I was going to say that, like, especially now that you have kind of made it and that you are...
Don't say that.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I'm going to say, especially now that you are doing what you want to do and you're working towards this goal, and you've already sort of, I don't want to say made it.
Success.
You've had some success, that now the stress that you have is what you've put on yourself. Whereas before it was like, you had to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like now you kind of have an idea of what you need to do and what you need to work on.
Yeah, I agree with that, for sure. No, for sure. Evan Russ asked, what time in my career did I feel that I was at my best? I really believe that in terms of my body, with how my body felt and feels, I would say that I felt my best at Orange County Blue Days. I played the entire season without really any problems. St. Louis,
That was a good season.
Yeah, St. Louis, I felt really athletic and great and better technically even than the last season, but I had a ton of, like, as New Zealanders call them, like niggles. Like I had like ankle injuries, dislocated toe, the groin, like just a bunch of stuff that just never allowed me to play like 100% all the time. And then here, I really believe that in terms of like technical ability, tactical, just like how I've grown into a player, I'm the best player like that I've been in my career so far. But my body is now catching up. And I really do think in like a month, 2 months, when my body does catch back up, that will be the best point of my career. And I think that if you're not continually getting to the best points in your career and improving, you got to reevaluate your training sessions. All right, so that's going to wrap up the Q&A portion of this video on my video. If you want to see more personal questions, you go check out Mimi's channel. That's like stuff about like our careers, where we want to live in 5 years, you know, what we see ourselves, stuff like that.
The juicy questions.
The good questions.
The good ones.
They're going to be on Mimi's channel, so click the link in my description and check her out. So it's really expensive to bring electronics and buy stuff in New Zealand because of all the taxes and custom stuff, but so I basically just sent a lot of stuff over to Mimi in San Diego because it's a lot cheaper, and then have her just put it in like an extra suitcase and fly it down. So first thing I got is just like an extra microphone and a dead cat because it's so windy here, and my microphone broke like right before I came down here. So I'm really glad now I can actually probably talk a little bit better when it's windy and not just have to wait for the wind to die down. And then this is gonna be like a little plug, but we got 2 like Yeti microphones, like full, really expensive podcast microphones, because Mimi and I are starting a podcast. It's called Against All Odds. I'm really excited for it. We're still learning the ropes of it. I'll give you more information in later videos to come. But it's going to be on YouTube. We'll post all the videos of the podcast on YouTube, and we'll also post it on, you'll be able to listen to it on Spotify, all the areas that you normally listen to podcasts. And then we have some pop filters in front of the microphones so your breath doesn't make it like pop. And then Mimi got me a present, so I'm going to open that right now. Thanks, Mimi. Thanks, Mimi. What is this?
Nothing.
Coach? I don't even know what the logo was. Ooh, this is cool.
I know you're not a designer person, so I tried getting just kind of like a plain one.
Yeah, this is perfect.
A simple one.
Yeah.
But I like the inside of it.
Nice. Better than my last wallet. Awesome. Thanks, Mimi.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's cool.
Show the inside. Ooh.
I got 2 wallets because I got so much cash. I want to see how they put.
Be careful with it so we can keep the box.
They have so much packaging.
You try not to break the styrofoam.
Ooh, this is
Oh
this
my
is
god.
quality. Wow, look at this thing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. And it comes off this thing, so you can put it on like a boom, you know.
Oh yeah.
But we don't have a boom yet.
We need a boom.
Pretty cool. Look at that. I got it in white.
I love the white. Oh, it looks so cool.
Yeah.
It'll look so professional with that thing in front of it.
And all you do is you just plug this in, and then you plug the other end into the computer, and then it's just pretty much good to go.
We say it's easy now, but we haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, we don't know for sure.
Anyone can do it.
Yeah. It'd be stupid not to figure it out. I got it white too to match it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm a designer.
I like it.
So this thing literally like connects like to
the
this thing,
table?
like to the table or whatever. And all it does is just go like right in front of it. So when you say pop and the air comes rushing out, it won't be like, it will just, this will block the pop, air, it blocks the air. Yo, yo, yo,
We'll have to test it.
DJ Matt Sheldon
No.
on the mic.
No. Never say that again.
What?
No. Stop it.
Oh yeah, so that's making some big moves. Let's do it. Let's play around with these microphones, maybe. It's really cool to hear your voice. You sound like a radio DJ. So it's Matt here from Against All Odds podcast. This is Smooth Jazz 101.4 321, and we have
FM.
some quality music for you today, you lovely woman and men out there who are listening to this.
Wow.
See the difference?
Yeah, it like totally blocks it.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's all over the place, but that has been my life for the last 4 or 5 days. Just been hectic, crazy. But the biggest thing I'm excited for is really this podcast coming up. Mimi and I are actually going to be filming or recording the podcast in the next day or two. And we're planning on getting it up on Thursday or Friday. We have a separate YouTube channel for the podcast. I'll talk about it a lot more in future videos. But we're excited to start something new and just see how it goes. Again, Katie, Sheldon, Mimi, the podcast, everything is in the description that I've talked about in this video. Check all that stuff out. And again, for those of you who are very kind in the comment section, those of you who are just nice people, I want to thank you for all your positive support. I want to thank you for treating Katie very well. And I want to thank you for watching the video. The like button if you like this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys, peace.